leading rusher for Navy. And it's a pitch instead to Miles Fells. And Connecticut strings it out beautifully for a loss. Back to around the 24
to play behind the sticks, and now they're in advantage UConn, which is about to change.
Well, this time they go the other way with Taj Malloy, and he's going to be shoved out of bounds at around the 4.
Navy's anticipating pressure here, some type of run blitz.
And UConn certainly selling it. Perry's going to keep it. It's going to be a first down and spins away. And this is the dynamic Malcolm Perry. He'll score. Touchdown, Midshipmen. Of Reynolds for third place all time. Of course, Napoleon McCallum #1 for Navy. And on that option, Perry keeping again, and he gets loose again and picks up about 15 yards to right to. Instead, Perry back to pass, chased, hit, sacked. Connecticut broke it down. Kevon Jones.
Every time you see Perry look to the sideline, it's a feather in the cap to this coaching staff who adjusts so well.
And instead they fake the dive, pitch it to Malloy. Malloy will get the sack yardage back. It'll be 3rd down and 10. Tyler Coyle
in charge of studying the option. Now, he knows it, but the key is, do his players know it?
Perry threatening to throw here, does, and it's going to be overthrown just a little bit, incomplete, might have even been intercepted.
Back dive and the inside trap and things like that. Right now they're running a lot of their option game though.
Picked up a couple there, 2nd and 8. And this time they'll pitch it. And just short of the first down. So it'll be a yard to go.
They put extreme pressure on the defense.
They'll go wide again. This is C.J. Williams, and he won't get there. Now this could ease
down, dude.
Top 10. Perry on the keeper. He'll get it. He'll get more. Inside the 35 before he is tripped up.
It's almost like defensively, you can't see him over their offensive line.
He has passed the 1,000-yard rushing mark already. This is Miles Fells. And you're going to hear a lot of different guys carrying the ball for Navy. Who's the 2nd greatest quarterback in Navy history. Of course, Roger Staubach being #1, and now Malcolm Perry. He's going to take a shot.
That's PI. That's a tackle. That's a touchdown saving tackle right there.
You should rest.
Not from up here. I think he's upset at the secondary coach.
Carruthers. Touchdown, Navy.
They're going to get a little confidence going. You're right. That time of possession it's a little stunning, but the score is what matters.
Yep. Perry down the middle of the field, and it's knocked away. The play made by Rob King, who had been
trying to get the ball outside here. When they've been condensing the formations, you're seeing the ball go to the outside.
And that's exactly what's going to happen. Perry is going to keep it, and he's not going to get anything going out of bounds. We check down to the field at Paul Carcaterra.
Love how they're flat foot reading these safeties, playing them tight, getting them involved in the run game, but it makes them susceptible to the pass.
And Perry's going to keep, going to break one tackle, going to break another one, and lunge for the first down.
Great second effort.
He needed 10.
And makes guys miss.
You see his numbers already. That includes a 58-yard touchdown run for the first points of the game. Now up the gut. This is Nelson Smith. And he will get to the 38-yard. And that last signal means, God, I hope it works.
Well, when he put his hand over his mouth,
yes.
Oh my goodness, I hope I called the right thing.
Perry's going to drift back to pass again. Fires, incomplete. That should have been caught. Miles Fells had a good look at it.
Which for Navy is still a runner pass down, not all pass, but they've got to start making some of those catches down the field.
0 for 3, and 2 of them, as you mentioned, dropped. 4th pass attempt. Perry getting loose. He'll improvise. He'll play off his own blockers, and he will cover the football and get the first down again.
They had an unblocked rusher, But Perry is so quick, he's so agile, he's so elusive that he can get away, and now he's going to get the first down against man coverage.
He's going to try going back to pass again. Pressure right in his face, lobs it, and it's going to be incomplete again. Miles Fells, and a late flag comes in.
I'm just going to bet run here. I'm going to play the percentages. Option to the field.
Right up the gut, Carruthers. And he gets to the 29. 8th play of the drive coming up. You saw the center get out so quickly. Here's a pitch to Fells. Fells first down inside the 15, and Fells will be stopped just shy of the 10-yard line.
So you have to take pride in your blocking, and these young men do.
If you don't take pride in your blocking, you'll take pride in sitting on the bench. Straight ahead, that's Carruthers. Inside the 10 he goes. Navy can get a first down without getting
them to the right run or the right pass. This is incredibly frustrating for a defensive coordinator. You can't get on schedule.
Perry, the pitch to the 5, and is he in? Did Taj Malloy get the touchdown? No, he did not.
A tackle over here. They brought an extra offensive lineman in. Backside, they got a tight end, tight body.
Justin Self, 79, is the tackle. The Jim Circle on the left, next to O.J. Davis, 86. They go to the right. Nelson Smith standing up. Touchdown, Midshipmen.
Him calm down. They got to get him seeing things the right way and making the right decisions.
Meantime, Navy could take this game by the scruff of the neck. Perry again dropping back to pass. Has time. Going to take a deep shot down the middle. Man open. Touchdown, Navy. Michael Cooper.
Jacob Springer coming up with a big play. Let's see what happens here with Navy, what they try to do.
And Cromartie was in there again, too, for Navy. They stay on the ground. And looking down at Coach Niemat.
And then defensively, when they're playing against this Navy offense, they've missed way too many tackles at the point of attack.
Well, they're going to get an opportunity, thank you, Paul, to start tackling right here, as Perry will keep, and there's a missed tackle, but he is going to run out of room, and there is not a missed tackle at the 18-yard line. That's going to be what? You remember the first drive?
Yeah.
2nd and 17, they overcame and got a first down and got a touchdown from Perry. So the second time tonight, they're looking at 2nd and 17. And they go to the ground. Carruthers. Well, they're going to be looking at 3rd and 17 as the Connecticut defense stout. And
Lou, UConn's going to rush 5 here.
If he could, he would.
I think they're going to run a little zone behind it.
And no pitch. Defender fell, and Fells jumped over the fallen defender. And
hard loss look exciting to me.
Over 1,000 yards rushing already this year for Perry. He'll hand it off this time, and Nelson Smith rumbling. It's the foot race. Can they catch Smith? 15, he knows they're coming, and he gets stopped finally all the way down to the 3-yard line. Rob King and Tyler
at the end.
Yeah, but he gets to stay in to perhaps finish off the drive if you have Nelson Smith in your college football fantasy draft.
They're unbalanced again. They probably run it up here.
And they did. And it's Smith, and he stopped. That's a good tackle made that time by Tyler Coyle, the redshirt.
That 27 yards of over 20, or 27 plays of over 20 yards.
Perry carries the defender into the end zone behind Smith, who got him there in the first place. And that's it. It's come back to where he is a known commodity and a winner.
Navy's in shotgun, man. This is historic.
Perry comes out pitching, and it is caught. Tackle broken by Taj Malloy, and he rips down the sideline, and he's bouncing off of Connecticut defenders and gets inside the 40-yard line.
It's getting tough on him. You can see it happening. You start losing, you start giving up play. It wears you out no matter how hard you try.
Perry will keep, and he'll get stuffed. Fort in there, number 27, and also
play hard for you. Who's going to keep fighting, and who's going to give up a little bit? And they're studying this as coaches.
And Perry, you see, he faked out the one defender, and that was a Almost a touchdown saving tackle by Tyler Coyle, but Perry.
Take the hits because he's tough. What's going on with all this shotgun here? I love it.
Just another look. Something to work for the other coaches who have to prepare for the Naval Academy. There's a great play by Coyle defensively. Just stuck it to the ball. And they go back to traditional Navy football. Nobody home to stop Jamal Carruthers. An easy touchdown for the midshipmen of 23 yards. The Oklahoma City Energy. He is a legend in Kansas City for his goalkeeping. So I'm sure Jimmy will land on his feet somewhere else very shortly. In the meantime, Malcolm Perry got it. Yeah, right after the throw is caught. And this is going to be a big play for Ryan Mitchell. As a flag down, Mitchell broke through the defense. The foot race to the end zone. Mitchell will get dragged down inside the 5 again. Right back to the middle, back to Carruthers. You see that lower leg strength by Carruthers. He's in the end zone again.
60-pound beast at the attack position. And I think, honestly, I spoke to Ford this week. I said, keep that weight, because to put it in perspective, Virginia won the national title. They have all 3 of their running or their attackmen back. They average 188 pounds.
That kind of light-footedness, as we have a new quarterback in Perry Olson for the Naval Academy.
There's not a deep hole in America that wants to see a 260-pound.
The simplification would be a goat that eats garbage out of a yard, but I don't think that's true. That's too simple. And in the meantime, Perry Olson, a freshman from UConn, Oklahoma, getting over 500 total offensive yards now. And in a moment, we'll explain a yard goat. And they have a gorgeous ballpark.
Make it a yard goat.
I think, and I believe that name was chosen by the fans. Justin Smith with the carry. And Justin Smith, you see Lou Spanos at the top of your screen.
But that's a ball coach. That's a 100% ball coach right there. I have so much respect for him.
And just to remind the audience who may not have known that the 2 of you have worked together before.
Yeah, it sounds like I'm going to keep bringing energy. He's going to keep fighting to the very end. This guy knows football.
Turf Monster took down the running back.
Dallas they're a good football team. Really good when they play with consistency. It's just been a little bit of a struggle for them, but it seems to me that they're starting to find their way a little. You think about Navy, all right, and you think long grind them out drives. You think about UCF, and you think about
what a great block by King L there on Justin Smith's carry. Navy will keep the football going for it there on 4th down.
Listen, it's 4 of their 7 TD drives tonight under 90 seconds. I mean, that's UCF football.
Well, I'm impressed by the 55 yards per average completion for Malcolm Perry tonight.
Yeah, I think their yards per catch just went up from 20 points. These 3 plays illustrated 3 different facets of his game: his quickness, agility, and breakaway speed. His ability to throw the ball down the field with accuracy, and then his strength, powers that are out. He's into the game. He's got his headphones on. He's coaching them up. That's a leader.
Dalen Morris is now the quarterback, number 80. He'll hand off to Smith again. And we're looking ahead for these 2 teams. Connecticut will be going to Cincinnati on the 9th. There are 4 games, 2 huge rivals who are not in the American Conference. And I think most college football fans already know who I'm talking about. Not just Army West Point at the end of the year in December, but Notre Dame on the 16th in South Bend. And that is going to be followed by maybe the biggest game of the year outside of Army, of course, and that will be.
I don't know if the coaches from Notre Dame have looked at the Navy. I'm sure the young guys have, but when they turn on that film a week from Monday,
won't be any fun, will it?
Oh man!
I'll tell you, I'm going to throw something out here as Navy gets closer to a score. If Navy beats Notre Dame, gets to 8 wins,
and part with some guys that have been with him a long time, and it was tough. He handled it with class, but it's a tough thing to do. I have a ton of respect for him and the way he's handled everything, coming off of it, and that commitment. And it's just can't say enough about him. So much respect.
Navy is at 400, and now if he gets into the end zone, 401 rush yards. It is a touchdown.
in terms of our playoff standing. So I got on the cell phone, which you're not supposed to do, and they got it on TV. And Joe Horn made a big deal of it, and I ended up getting fined because of Joe Horn. Love Joe Horn, but I'm holding that against him a little bit.
All right, Joe, you owe Coach a couple bucks, I think, at the very least for that. So the teams are going to meet.